doctors at the Best Hospital had given up on 24-year-old Bisham Ramkishore within half an hour of him being rushed to that health facility following an accident on July 21.
And actually what happened to him, so how he doing? She said that he's very critical and he's not going to make it. So me and the doctor just sat for waiting for him to pass away because she says he's not going to make it.
Kishore was the driver of a motor car which lost control on the Vreed and Hoop New Road and claimed the life of his friend while another was hospitalized. More after this break.
Hi, I saw a program the other day about the benefits of reading to babies. So I know it's important, but with this little man here, it's more like battle time than fun time. And I really don't have the energy or the patience. How do you do it?
Well, for me, it's dedication and consistency, I guess. I never forced her. I introduced books gradually when she was quite young. And even if she just looked at one page, that was good enough. As she grew older, she paid more attention. I pointed out things like animals, shapes, colors. I do it at her pace, and she really loves it.
Start building your child's language, reading, and writing skills. Reading, a basic foundation for life.
Today, Kishore remains alive after a conscious decision was taken by his relatives after they realized that the 1 hour period for him to remain alive as was given by a doctor on duty had expired and the young man was still breathing.
I asked the doctor how he was feeling and she said right now he's critical, he's very low, that he won't make it. He won't make it through the night. So I asked her if there was anything we can do. She said we just have to wait and see. So we was like there waiting about 3 hours waiting thing, and I keep asking her all the time. She keeps telling me that he's not improving, he's very low, he's not going to make it.
The Big Smith Crime Watch was informed by relatives that there were several things which clearly went wrong with the conduct of workers at the health facility on that Sunday morning, and that prompted them to summon an ambulance from the Dr. Balwant Singh Hospital.
She was on her phone. She go back to her desk. She was on by her desk all the time. Most of the time, she was there playing Candy Crush while my nephew was howling for pain. And I keep going to her. Even some of the nurses was watching me and talking because we was quarreling. Like, they wasn't looking after him and like come and see him. His saline was done like a long time and they didn't like change it. They still had it there on him. So he was in pain all the time and I keep asking her if there's nothing she can do. She said there's nothing she can do, she just have to wait. And she was there at her desk playing Candy Crush while we were waiting for him to pass.
Kishore began showing signs of improvement within hours of him being at the private hospital and was discharged in less than 2 weeks according to his grandmother.
I started treating, and from there he started to improve.
How long did he remain in hospital?
1.5 weeks. Yeah, he started to come home, he take a day or two to get yourself and he started to feel better, at least. Because if you were with them at the best hospital, he would have dead right down there for true.
Well, after 3 hours when the ambulance came, we went with him with the ambulance to Balwant Singh Hospital. From the time we go there, like there was about 6 doctors because it was a Sunday. And some of the doctors wasn't working. All of them came into the hospital as soon as the emergency come in. And they started looking same time. The doctor said that they don't want to tell us anything. They want to do tests and see what's going on from the inside first. So the first thing they did was to take him and do a CT scan to see what was going on inside.
At present, the young man continues to be a visiting patient at a private hospital, while doctors there monitor his recovery process. He had suffered a broken jaw, almost lost an ear, is now hearing impaired in one ear, and is slowly repairing brain cells, which were damaged during the accident. He also suffers from some amount of memory loss, but relatives said that he is now beginning to recall some things which he could not after the accident. As it relates to the relatives of the other 2 boys who were involved in the crash, including the deceased, they have been helping Kishore's family in the recovery process and also contributed to his private medical bills. For now, the family of Bisham Ramkishore have lost all confidence in the public health system. For Big Smith Crime Watch, Leroy Smith reporting.